Horoscope for Aries, Friday, 30 January 2026. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Today, Aries, the universe throws you an imposing combination of fire and electricity. The Sun and Mars are intertwined in your astral chart, creating an energy that burns with the urgency of acting, while Mercury and Venus intertwine as two lovers who whisper creative ideas and quick decisions. But there is a wind in the air. Mercury settles with Uranus, that planet that loves surprises, and although Saturn and Uranus greet each other with kindness, something inside you feels that it is between the planned and the unexpected. It's as if you have to choose between a well-drawn plan and an unforeseen one that, even though it destabilizes, also shines of opportunity. And all this, Aries, happens under the shadow of Pluto, who watches from the shadows to transform what you need to leave behind. Today, you don't feel like a rammed locomotive, but like a craftsman who carves in obsidian, with strength, but with patience not to break what can be a masterpiece. You feel that pressure in the air, Aries. You've noticed it on your neck, maybe on your shoulders, like a weight that doesn't allow you to relax completely. That's the energy of the day. Intense, but with a golden potential if you tame it with balance. Today, Aries, the universe tests you in the field of money and work, but it also gives you tools to shine. Uranus, the planet of surprise changes, is in House 2, your resources, which means something unexpected could come to your financial life. A forgotten bill, a late payment, or perhaps a crazy idea that, if you develop it, could be an unexpected investment. But here comes grace. Saturn, the master of discipline, forms a sextile with Uranus, suggesting that, although the wind blows strongly, there is a firm floor. Imagine you're working on a project you thought was finished, and suddenly you discover a mistake in the calculations. That is Mercury squared with Uranus, a clash between logic and intuition. But Saturn tells you, breath, take notes, check, don't rush. In your working life, the Sun-Mars alliance at home 11 groups, social networks, shared goals, is a powerful asset. It's possible that you might come up with an unexpected team collaboration today, or that an idea you'd postponed will come to life. Imagine a meeting at the office where your contribution, though small, is the trigger for a larger project. Or maybe a client you thought lost will come back with a new offer. The key is to harness the energy of Mars to act decisively, but Saturn's wisdom not to let urgency lead to mistakes. On the other hand, Venus and Mercury in conjunction, at home 11 also, suggest that today it is ideal to review contracts, talk about salaries, or even to share ideas with colleagues. A WhatsApp message from a colleague asking you for your opinion on a new design could be the beginning of a fruitful alliance. But if there's a knot in the stomach, don't ignore it. It's Mercury squaring with Uranus warning you of an imbalance. Perhaps an error in an email, a misunderstanding in a contract, or even a conversation that becomes tense. Here the suggestion is, speak clearly but not violently. Use the mind as a precise tool, not a hammer. Today, Aries, your physical body, House 1, and your daily health, House 6, are under the influence of Neptune, the planet of illusions and intuition. This can be translated into two ways. Either you will feel a spiritual energy in your routine that will make you move with grace, as if your body knew what you needed before your mind. Or you could face a sense of blurry, where even the simplest habits seem far away. Imagine you're making breakfast, and all of a sudden you forget if you already put the coffee maker in. That's Neptune playing with your attention. On the other hand, the square between Mercury and Uranus can make you feel like your mind is running fast, like when you're at a virtual conference and the boss asks something that grabs you off guard. To balance you, Aries, it's crucial to establish pauses today. If you feel your body asking for movement, don't ignore it. A small 10-minute walk around the block, or even climb the stairs instead of the elevator, can release the accumulated tension. Also, in the kitchen, today you could cook something that connects you to your childhood. A family recipe that you no longer make, like a vegetable soup or a dessert that you remember with affection. That is no coincidence. Neptune leads you to turn to the familiar to find refuge. But if the day feels too intense, give yourself permission to rest. A 20-minute nap on the sofa, with a soft blanket, can be more effective than any energy supplement. Today's emotional sky is a mixture of stability and fluidity. The Moon and Jupiter in House 4, home, family, roots, suggest that your home environment will be a refuge. You'll probably feel the desire to cook, clean, or simply thank for the silence of the night in your room. But there is also a tension. The Moon, although comfortable in the house, moves with the energy of Mercury squared with Uranus. This can result in conversations that, although important, can bring a little friction. A family member might mention something you feel like an evening review, or maybe a friend will knock on your door with a plan that, while nice, you don't know if it suits you. Here, the key is not to react with fire. Aries, remember that today is a day of balance between what you want and what you need. If you feel someone pressured you into a relationship, let yourself say, "I need space to reflect." That is not a denial, but an act of self-respect. As for your love life, Venus at home 11, friends, networks is active, suggesting that today is not a day for romantic dating, but to strengthen ties with friends. Imagine that a coworker invites you to lunch, or that a friend sends you a message to remind you of something important. These connections, though not romantic, may be the ones that support you emotionally. If you are in a relationship, today is ideal for a sincere conversation, but not to kiss in the rain. The energy is more of construction than of romance. And if you're single, you might be called an ex or someone from the past, but don't get carried away by nostalgia. Today the cosmos asks you to look forward, not backward. Aries, today your mind is a beacon, brilliant, but also a bit challenging. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Pluto all at home 11 push you to think about shared goals, networks, projects involving a group. Bright ideas may come to you, such as a living social media post or a plan to join a group of volunteers. But Mercury, with his square to Uranus, will also make you doubt. An idea that seems great today might seem absurd tomorrow. The solution is to write it down. Don't let it float in your mind. Take a notebook or a note on the phone and write the ideas, however crazy they seem. You'll be able to check them calmly tomorrow. On the other hand, Neptune in the House 1, your personal self, invites you to dream. You may feel like painting, writing, or even seeing a movie that has nothing to do with reality today. That's the time to let you. But if Neptune makes you feel disoriented, use Saturn's energy in the 12th house to anchor you. If you are in a moment of doubt about your spiritual life, perhaps today it is ideal for meditation, but with a practical approach. Don't look for immediate answers, just watch. You may find that what you need is not an answer, but a silence. Today, Aries, the energy of the day calls for a ritual of protection and cutting. Mercury squared with Uranus is like an electrical cable that tightens. It can be useful, but if you don't handle it carefully, it can generate short circuits. To contain this energy, I invite you to do the following. Cut 1 lemon in half and place 3 cloves of smell in the center. Place it in a visible place in your house, such as the desk or dining table. The lemon will act as a firewall for mental tensions, and the nail as a protective shield against energies that do not serve you. Leave it until it dries and then dispose of it with respect, throwing it away or burying it in a garden. This symbolic act will not only balance your space, but will also remind you that you have the power to transform what challenges you. Today, Aries, your talisman color is the electric blue, the color of Uranus. This tone represents the electricity of your mind, the ability to adapt to the unexpected, and creativity in complex situations. Use this color in a subtle way. Maybe the wallpaper on your mobile is an image with blue touches, or you wear an accessory like an earring or a bracelet of this tone. If you don't have clothes with electric blue, don't worry. A cup with details of this color on your desk will also serve. Electric blue is not a dominant color, but one that connects you to the cosmic energy of the day. Today, Aries, you will discover that your boldest decisions are not obstacles, but bridges that connect what you dream with what you build. Trust your instinct, but don't forget to review the details. Today, he acts with fire, but he walks with his feet on the ground. Have a nice day, dear Aries. Subscribe to Cosmological Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.